Hi, welcome to PCMag Live. I'm Jill Duffy here with Max Eddy today, and today's show is brought to you by Tech Bargains.
Tech Bargains is a special deal for PCMag Live viewers and who want to purchase the Samsung Galaxy Tab S. Just go to the URL on your screen, should be appearing there right now, and you'll be able to get a 10.5-inch 16GB Samsung Galaxy Tab S plus a $100 credit to Sears and a free tablet cover, all for just $500.
And I think the list price on that Samsung Galaxy Tab S is actually also $500, so that's a pretty good deal. Now to the news, the big story today is of course what happened yesterday at Amazon, and that's that Amazon announced the Fire phone. So this is a new phone, it's the first for the company, and it has some really cool features. Max, you want to talk about the dynamic perspective?
So the dynamic perspective feature sort of gives it a 3D effect. It doesn't make things pop out, but it sort of gives depth to your phone, sort of like the parallax view, but this one has some more to do with your head movements. It's really cool. We have videos online. They'll do a much better job explaining it than me talking about it.
Another really cool feature is called Firefly. So this is going to allow you to take the phone, point it at pretty much anything, maybe a painting, maybe a book cover, and the phone will automatically give you information about what that object is. Now because it's Amazon, I think we're going to see a lot of commerce tie-ins here. So for example, say you take a photo of a book, it's going to tell you here's where you can buy it on Amazon, and probably you're going to get free 2-day shipping on that as well, because everybody who buys this phone is going to get Amazon Prime for a year. I'm
curious to see how this is going to work for things that aren't books, where it has like textual cues if I pointed it at a car or something. I'm very curious to try
Yeah,
that
or
out.
food, something like
Exactly.
that. Yeah. Some other neat features about this phone is that it's going to have Mayday, and that is Amazon's custom support. This is a really integrated support feature, and I think it's going to be very appealing to people who are not so comfortable with smartphones.
We have lots and lots of coverage about the new Amazon phone, which I've promised I would call the Amazon, because I'm going to make that a thing. So go into PCMag Live or PCMag.com and you can read all that.
In other news, T-Mobile has unveiled Uncarrier 5. Max, do you want to explain what that is?
Yeah, so CEO John Legere, the big T-Mobile cult leader that we've been following for quite a while now, he comes up and explains why T-Mobile is great by unveiling totally new things that the carrier can do. The big one this time was data strong. This is a totally new approach to LTE. Well, it's not totally new, but they're going to be increasing LTE coverage with what they call wideband LTE, which is now available in 16 cities. Another cool feature they rolled out is Test Drive, where you can take an iPhone 5S, take it home, use it for 7 days, and then drop it off at the nearest T-Mobile store.
I think that's a really cool feature, to be able to actually try a phone, because that's what we do here. We try the phones for you so that you don't have to go through all that legwork. Now you can actually try this one for yourself. When is this coming out?
The Test Drive feature will be available on June 23rd, and if you're interested, you at home right now, you can go to tmobile.com/testdrive and help them put us out of business by telling you how you can use your phone. The big announcement, I thought, was what they actually called Uncarrier 6, Music Freedom. This means that streaming music on T-Mobile will no longer count towards your data limitations. This is really big news. It's the only thing that's been holding back streaming music. They've made deals with Pandora, Rhapsody, iHeartRadio, iTunes Radio, Slacker, and Spotify. I
wonder if this is going to give Apple a run for its money with after the Beats acquisition.
It might, especially...
The music space is getting really hot right now.
Well, especially because one of the other things T-Mobile did was rolled out their own music service called Rhapsody Unradio, which is available for free for T-Mobile customers.
Now, in other news, there was a DDoS attack that drove a business out of business. Max, what's going on there?
So, in a follow-up to the Evernote and Feedly DDoS attacks of a few days ago, where an attacker threatened to take down those two websites unless they paid ransom, another company called CodeSpace found itself the victim of the same scam. The attacker said that he would take down the website, but he also had access to their Amazon EC2 control panel. When they tried to regain control of it, the attacker went through and deleted everything: data backups, machine configurations, and offsite backups. At the end of 12 hours, the company had no company left.
So they were just completely wiped out.
They're completely wiped out. They're now out of business.
What do they do at this point?
They're providing refunds to the people that they can provide refunds to, but at this point, they're pretty much just rolling it up. This is I don't know if this is the first time we've seen a cyber attack actually drive a company out of business, but it was certainly the fastest I've ever seen.
That's really scary. Let's move on to a reader question. Jennifer asked via email, she asked a question about Microsoft Word and macros. So she created these macros using a tutorial on PCMag, and what happened was when she pasted some text in, it totally just blew up and didn't work. Do you use macros at all?
I don't. I'm afraid of technology.
Yeah, they're a little bit confusing. So the problem, Jennifer, if I'm not mistaken, the problem is that macros don't actually follow what text you put in there, but they follow your keystrokes. So if you use Control-V to paste something into that macro recording box, what you actually recorded was the Control V keystroke. So that's going to totally mess it up. So as long as you remember that macros are about keystrokes and not the text, you should be good. Now let's take a look at one cool thing. Today's one cool thing is the Drop Smart Kitchen Scale, which we have set up here. This is not totally available on the market yet, but you can pre-order it for $80. When it does come out, it's going to be $99. Max, you want to kind of give a close-up on that one?
Yeah, sure. It looks really nice. It's got a durable construction, and it's very light. I was surprised by how light it is.
You basically start with your recipe on this iPad, and then as you add your ingredients, the scale will automatically tell you how much you need and whether you've put enough in. If you have too much or too little, the app will automatically rescale all of the other ingredients to match.
Can I weigh something?
Sure, you can try.
That's so cool.
We'll have more on the Drop Smart Kitchen Scale when it's available for sale. For more on other products, check out PCMag.com. That's it for today. We'll see you next time.
So long.